I remember it was January 2014. I had a conversation with my dad. And this is one of these conversations you never think to have at the age of 18. We talked about what would happen if he actually died. It's a lot to process at that age, and so it's like, what do you mean died? I need you.
I went in to Cedars and they did some testing and they examined both sides of the heart and said, Lance, both sides are really in bad shape. You're gonna need a total artificial heart. I kind of took a deep breath. So I kind of turned around to the doctor and said, let's go ahead and do it. So you start thinking about your mortality, you start thinking about your family, and where do you go from here? In my mind, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get better. It's gonna take a little while, but let me just go ahead and stay the course.
All right, deep breath, please. The total artificial heart is a mechanical device that replaces both sides, the right and left side of the failing heart. When a patient is told that they require a total artificial heart in order to survive, it's a big thing, as you might imagine. Patients are very distraught at first, but they all have this great desire to survive, to live. If it takes putting in a total artificial heart to support the entire heart function, they'll do so in order to be a bridge to transplantation. In other words, getting an opportunity at the second chance of life. Lance is one of those people you just don't forget. He has that energy, he has that aura around him that oozes confidence, that oozes inspiration. Lance was able to deal with these issues in an incredible way. And Lance more or less made it as a matter of fact that this was a way of life. He was so even keel about everything. And I think that's what you need to have in a sense. Not too high, not too low emotions. And know that you have confidence in your doctors and surgeons that things will come along and things will happen in his favor.
Finding out that my dad needed a total artificial heart kind of confused me because I had never heard of it. I know his heart was removed because it wasn't functioning properly, and there was a new artificial heart inserted so it could pump properly, and the machine is his heart beating.
When you have your machine, after a while, you don't hear it anymore. You don't hear the machine anymore. It becomes white noise.
Are you ready? All right, come on, let's go home.
But in the beginning, it's like, oh man, am I ever gonna go to sleep? Because things just pounding and pounding.
It actually relaxes me sometimes because the heart beating makes me know that he's healthy and safe and at peace.
I've not played basketball since this happened. I don't want to shoot another jump shot or go out and play basketball until I have my heart and I can go out. That's going to be like, a sign of like, yes, I made it back. I'm here. It's been a journey, that's for sure. That's for sure. But I feel whole. After looking at 5 years or so of dealing with this, the question always is, how will you feel?
Sure to go up there and dunk it for you, huh? That's my goal at 50 is to dunk it, so I'll let you know when I get there.
I think because of positive attitude and great people around me, hey, I'm ready to go. I feel something beating in my heart. My kids are doing great, they've thrived. Pops is here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna see you graduate, see you have kids, and see grandkids. Something that, a few years ago, didn't know was gonna happen tonight.